Welcome to Learning with Meek, the Insurance Geek. I am the Geek, I'm Joel Meek, and so welcome, thanks for joining us today. What I'm trying to do with these videos is just cover a couple of topics that a lot of people either encounter or didn't realize they need to encounter in their insurance, just to make sure that you have the right protection, because you hate to find out that you don't have the right protection when a claim occurs. So what I want to talk to today is really a growing situation, and I don't know that everyone is necessarily understanding or preparing for it, and that is the kind of the ride for hire. So this would be that someone decides, you know what, hey, I can earn some extra money, I can be a driver for Uber or for Lyft, and it works out really well. In fact, if you do understand it all, there is some insurance coverage that is provided by the Uber or Lyft company or one of those type companies. The problem is that the scenario that you are now driving for them does create a gap in your insurance between your regular insurance and their insurance. So I want to talk through that today. So if you are considering or if you are driving for one of these companies, you need to talk with your insurance agent or your insurance company. The reason is because when you go live and you are I guess for hire, and someone goes ahead and contacts you, and now you're on the app or you're active, and you're going to pick them up, your insurance that comes from Uber or from Lyft has not begun yet. It does not begin until you actually pick up that passenger, and at that point, that is when your coverage will begin through Uber or through Lyft. So what happens if you have an accident on your way to pick them up? Well, that's where the problem is. If you don't have a specific endorsement on your policy for this, you are running the risk of potentially being declined on that claim. So make sure, if you're actively driving for one of these companies or you've even considered it, talk with your agent, talk with your company, make sure that if there's an option for that, that you go ahead and add that to your policy. It's usually not that expensive, and it'll save you a ton of headache. I've actually had some discussion with some attorneys recently where they're dealing with the situations where the claim happened on the way to pick the person up, and now they're in a mess because their insurance company, it's very common, they check and see, did you have an active pickup that you were heading to, and look for an easy decline. So just make sure that you have that discussion and get things set up before you get out there, because you don't want to find out later that you just basically destroyed or damaged your opportunity for coverage just because of a missing endorsement that's not even that expensive. So if you have any questions, feel free to message us at the information below. Call our office and we'll do our best to help. So have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon.